When I went to Bournemouth, I didn't know anything about animation. To then working on some crazy, amazing films has been a dream come true. I'm Brenda, I'm a 3D animator at DNEG Animation, and this is my BU journey. I went to Bournemouth because I saw they had a really awesome program for computer animation. It had the perfect merge of, the math side and the computer techie side, but also the artistic side, the live drawing side. There was an exam that I had to go to and like an interview process, so I got to see everything. There's a really nice Sully in the building for computer animation, so that's fun. Almost that was kind of what I was like, oh yeah, this is the place to be. I started my undergraduate degree in 2016, and at first, you don't really know what you're getting into. I had a vague idea of what filmmaking was and, animation was, but I didn't really know what I was really getting into. I got to try a bit of everything, and as I was studying it, I kept changing what I wanted to do until I eventually ended as a character animator. You learn what you like because there's the time and the space that makes you feel safe to experiment. As I was approaching the end of my undergraduate degree, I took advantage of, the connections that Bournemouth has, and, I started asking for feedback, and then I decided to go into my master's and now fully committing to become a character animator. So my top skills that I have been learning at uni and now I'm using in my current role, I think for me first is communication. In Bournemouth we collaborate a lot, there's a lot of group projects. Asking questions becomes really, really encouraged. And also answering your own questions, because you have to become really independent, thinking outside of the box and how can I solve this, and it makes you resourceful, and I think that's really important. My first job was for a TV episodic department for Blues to Animation. They liked my showreel of the work that I have been doing at BU, and I got my first interview and then I got my job. My current role is I'm a 3D animator at DNEG Animation. I'm in the feature animation department, and I'm proud to have reached now this point where I get to do the difficult shots and think about the very, very little things in the frame, because I enjoy that. I definitely saw, a big growth of myself in the time I have been at DNEG, because I feel very relied on, very supported. Bournemouth definitely gave me, those first steps that I needed and the confidence I needed then to, ask even more questions and learn even more. There's a big network of Bournemouth graduates already in the industry. I was happy to hear that they knew what I've been through, and we bonded over projects and we bonded over places that we had been, and definitely a nice bonding experience that we had because there were so many graduates already in the industry.